Toot, baby, it's time to ride the funk train. We got the 4 horsemen of Big and Funky, at least right now. I'm Ric Flair. I think Hack is Mongo McMichael.
Whoa, hey, easy.
I'm gonna go kill my family, and then I'll be Chris Benoit.
Whoa.
What did I walk in on?
Hey, what up, Skinny? What up, Skinny?
All right, somebody's got their volume way too loud. It's echoing.
Is it me?
Probably not me.
I turned mine down.
I love when podcasts start like this. This is how you want it to happen.
I think they all start like this.
Is this on? Is this working?
That's
wait a minute.
You hear me?
Well, hold on. This is on YouTube, so we got to do it right. Click that like and subscribe button, and be sure to like all my pages and pictures and articles. And hey, guys, every YouTube video. Hey, guys.
Hey, guys.
Hey, guys.
Right.
Oh, this is
Kirby, where are you at? Where are you at, Kirby? Are you in Georgia or Filipinos?
Boston.
Oh, all right.
Still in Boston.
You're in Indochina?
Yeah. Basically. Down
All right,
street.
I apologize.
For.
Yeah, there he goes. Vic Nasty's got it right. Smash that button and ring that bell, babies.
That was all me. I had like 19 windows of this damn pod, so it sounded like audio hell in my head. I don't think that was anybody, so I barked for no reason.
Well, what's weird is the on YouTube here it disappeared.
Is that weird?
Is it YouTube?
It's not showing us on YouTube.
Let's look.
Maybe it's because I'm here and Viacom hates me.
Well,
nah, we're on there. I just checked it. It's just whatever you're going with.
It's just
Bethany. All right, Bethany, the makeup lady, is here. She's listening to this jive. So you did a great job the other day, and I will give you 2 stretches of the stretchy wrestler for how great your makeup was. Let's talk about some stuff happening in the world of Big and Funky. Is that cool with everybody?
I sprained my knee and I washed my Jeep.
Okay. I meant more stuff that's more ubiquitous that involves all of us. And Tracy. Oh, Tracy, you're not going to join us? Tracy's a little pea shy. Well, we'll just roll with this here. So if you're watching this, ladies and gentlemen, I got great news about Amazon Prime.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know anything yet.
Oh.
But it's not a no.
God.
It was, we had a...
Don't do that to me, Vinny.
I had a miscommunication with Chip and Hayden from Chip Taylor Communications. They thought I was going to do something, and then they this week they were like, "What are you going to do with the hike? You're going to fix it so we can resubmit it?" And I said, "I thought you guys were resubmitting it." So they said, "Oh shit, we're going to resubmit it for you then." So that's what. So still, people have been messaging me all week. When can I see the hike? Where can I see it? People have thought it's been released for 4 months. It hasn't been yet, but it should be. Now the good news is it hasn't been rejected in 4 days, and that's pretty good because normally they come back in about 4 days.
Well, hey, all the pirate sites seem to be able to put it up. What's up,
dude? One of the pirate sites, 45,000 downloads for free.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, if we had $1 for every one of those dollars, and that's just one of them. It's on several. It's on 1 million sites now. So,
yeah, I know somebody that owns a pirate site, and he put it on there. And have
you talked to him about that? By the way,
no, man. I don't want to have heat with him. I love that guy.
He's stealing our movie.
Yeah, but he's also a professional grade computer hacker that's worth millions of dollars. You know what he could do to our lives?
I'm not saying go break his legs. I'm just saying slap him in the mouth.
Hey, go back to Chicago, Luke. Bad things happen.
All right.
Stuff in that movie though that 40,000 people got for free.
That's one site. That's one site. I can't imagine how many people have seen it by now.
By the way, Kirby, I am so proud of you, and I'm also sorry at the same time. It is amazing that you were up for an award for best nudity.
No, but yes.
Yes.
Well,
Which
you
one?
lost. You lost. And I was going to
You can have
say
pants on.
I'm blaming you because me and you were the ones that were most nude in that movie, besides the girls in the Polaroids. But
I didn't even notice it was an award, so that's very weird.
we were up.
I found out this way too. It's also really weird.
We were up for best nudity at the Independent Horror Film Awards, so you can blame that on me. I was nude too much. And I think what's weird about the hike is you can tell, like we hiked so much that at the end of the movie, I was 15 pounds skinnier. So like in the beginning, I kind of had this gut and some BTs, if you catch what I'm saying. And by the end, I looked pretty good. So we should probably hike all of our movies just to.
What's hilarious is if anybody sees your legs in this movie that's filming 7 months after the last movie, your legs are still fucked up from the hike.
Yeah, that's how much love we put into this.
Now, Tony Covington, he hasn't changed a bit. His face is still the same. He's still talking. He's just, hey, man.
Where are you, man? Are you in the inner ring of fault, or what is that?
I'm in an undisclosed location. I'm in the.
Are you where the cats go crap? Are you where the cats go crap in your house?
No, I don't have any cats. They
the outdoor
ran
cats.
away. No, actually, I got my own little studio thing built on the back of my house. You've seen it, the little room.
Yeah, it's where the cats go crap.
Yeah, that's where I got the cat stuff because the cats are gone.
Oh,
I have huge.
And there's part of a raccoon over there, but I hung this up to class it up in a black sheep.
It looks good. It looks kind of scary. You look like a head. It looks like Max Headroom or something. But yeah,
that's what I had to be hacked, man. I had to be dark and mysterious.
No, I know where you're at. You're under Demetria's desk. Did you ever? We went to Demetria's studio and we were like, "There's no way anything could look cool in this room." And then you watch her TikToks.
That's amazing. Is Demetria's dungeon where she shoots her videos?
I want to see this place. I want to see it.
No.
It looks like Sanford's son got eaten by a cow and shit out its ass. That's what it looks like. It is a disaster. Then all of her videos look great. So that's all that matters. But it is a disaster down there.
I've got huge.
Shot all of her stuff yet?
What?
Have you shot all of her stuff yet?
Mm-hmm. Well, she shot her own stuff and sent it to me. It's hilarious.
Oh.
It's she sent me 2 things that I can't even decide what's going in the movie. That's always good. Yeah.
You know, peeking through the dailies and then watching through our YouTube channel, this movie is going to be an hour and 40-minute big and funky skit. This is going to be crazy. I can't. But first, I also have to acknowledge one thing. Big, huge news in my family. We got our cats a poop palace.
Poop palace.
It's a dresser with a door big enough for my fat ass cat to get through, and they go inside, and then there's a litter box in there. It's called the Poop Palace.
Did the rats eat into the dresser?
No,
like that's why there's holes and stuff.
No, it's got a kitty door on it. It's fantastic.
Is it made for this purpose?
Yes, it's called the Poop Palace. I
gotta look this up. How much does this cost?
I don't know. How much did the Poop Palace cost? Hey, lady!
I'm looking it up. I got the internet.
How much did the Poop Palace cost?
The pup pee poop.
What?
The Poop Palace.
$130.
$130.
Does it clean itself?
You can buy a toilet for $60.
You can potty train cats to the toilet.
You see,
a litter box right here, man.
But the thing,
that $10.
The thing is the way it's set up is the cats can take a poop and look out the door at me taking a poop, so we can make eye contact.
Beautiful.
Well, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, kid, what's up?" And then the cat's like, "Ow!"
Have you ever looked at a cat using the bathroom? And they're just sitting there looking at the wall. Like, what are they thinking? Are they thinking like they got to go to work or something? They're like, man, I gotta.
They're like, no, they're like 2 dudes in a threesome, just avoiding eye contact.
Did you ever see
So
that?
that's what going in a litter box is like.
2 dudes and a threesome.
Just avoid eye contact. You stay over there.
That's got to be one of Vito and Ben's show titles right there.
Two dudes and a threesome.
A litter box is like 2 dudes and a threesome.
I would not Google that. Don't look that up.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, I don't recommend Googling anything.
No.
Now we're talking a little about WJHC and it being a big, long, big and funky skit. I mean, I don't want people to turn anybody off by saying that because we got 400 thumbs down on one of our videos, but it is no, Justin Richards. I mean, that guy, with his bots. Thumbs
Right
down.
on.
But it's I mean, there's a congruent story through the whole thing. Everybody's acting is phenomenal. Tracy has knocked it out of the park in her role. Kirby came in and you were like unrecognizable. Like, what have you been doing? Keto and pole dancing and did you go to Vietnam and restart the war and get diphtheria?
No, not yet.
Oh,
That's for the next movie.
oh,
I loved
That's
her
my
hair.
next prep.
yeah.
Huh?
Your hair is so perfect. Your hair is
You
like.
asked if I could get curly, so
Oh, I love curl. I miss having an afro. So I that your hair is what got you on the poster. It is that.
Oh, did I get
fiery-
on it?
Yeah. Well, if we're having troubles with that this week too, but he's working on it. So we took I don't know. You know how it is. You take a bunch of pictures, different angles, and it's hard to make it look congruent. But we're doing the best. He's doing the best he can there. And for what I'm paying him, he better do a damn good job.
Hey, $35 ain't nothing to throw away. If you're going to spend $35, you better get a good poster.
So at 9:00, we got to jump off here a couple minutes, and everybody on the Big and Funky thing, you can watch the teaser trailer for the new movie. And I did pay a guy in Nigeria $35 graphics to end this thing. And let me tell you, when you pay a guy in Nigeria $35 for graphics, you're going to get a $35 graphics job from Nigeria.
That you know what? From now on, everything's $35 out of Nigeria. That's how I wanted it all to look.
I had to, if it makes you feel any better, I had to clean it up a little bit. But he was very nice. He kept calling me friend and I love you and all this stuff. So and now I'm sponsoring a prince from Nigeria. And
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We got to make that movie or at least a short film about a Nigerian prince that comes to America to find out why nobody will take his money.
I think that's a good idea. I think that's a good idea.
I love that.
He's the richest man in the world. He just wants to give away money.
Yeah.
And he's just trying to get your email address. And you're like, get the hell away from me. I think that's the funniest idea.
It's amazing.
If we ever had a black friend, that would be a great role for them. I'm just not cool enough. Just not cool enough to have a black friend.
Well,
So all of us put together, we don't have one.
I got a few.
I have
You do
one.
That's
not.
why I say surely
I
can come
do.
up with one.
I have one.
No, you
I've
don't.
got-
I do.
No,
I
you
went to
don't.
college with him at Crown College.
What's his
There's
name?
there's no such place as Crown College.
Yes, there
You
is.
made that up.
No, I didn't. It's in Knoxville. It's a Bible
That's-
college.
It's
Oh.
Bible College. They wouldn't let a black dude in Crown College.
They did, and they also thought that we were dating because we went into the piano room together alone, unsupervised.
Let me tell
Hey,
you. Let me tell you.
Oh,
No,
hey.
no. Let me tell you what Crown College is like. Crown College, if you're a pizza delivery man and you're going to deliver a pizza up there to Crown College, they will make the women come all the way out and meet you in the parking lot. You can't go to the door. That's the kind of place that Crown College is, which is very hard to get a porno started in that scenario. You got to start in the
Yes.
parking lot away
No.
from all the deacons.
No, but seriously, my friend, his name's Brad, and he's a gay minister down in Atlanta now.
So he's
Hot.
a gay minister.
What's his number?
I'll give it to you later. I'll send you some pictures.
Hey, Heck, find out if Smiley can talk in a Kenyan accent.
Oh man, yeah. I'll see him Saturday, man. I'll ask him about that.
Are you having a show Saturday?
Yes, come out.
What is it?
It's promote it, hit it.
Oh, Total Psychopathic Wrestling. Your new heavyweight champion Brad Cash will be there.
All right, I'm not going.
Three-way dance with Chuck Steen, the Detroit punk rocker, and Smokey C, and see everybody else at the Chatterbox Tavern, 827 Chapman Highway. Come out, see me. I'll be out there fucking with everybody. So yeah, come out. And
now, Heck, you run a wrestling show called Total Psychopathic Wrestling. You do a great job. You got your Roku channel that does good numbers. You got great merchandise. That Chatterbox Tavern. When I first pulled up there, I was like, this is going to be dumb. But because you're wrestling outside, and I hate outside shows. When them lights come on and those drunk ass the drunk ass people that sit front right, and I mean you cram 100 people, 150 people into that yard. That is pretty cool.
The last show when I came through the curtain, I didn't even think I was.
Ew! You came through the curtain?
I didn't even know I was going to make it to the ring. There was just so many people. But we got a new light installed, new entranceway. We got a little projector and some other silly shit. But yeah, it'll be a whole lot of fun. Come out Saturday. Chatterbox Tavern, Chapman Highway, drink, party, yell at me, and I'll yell back and all that other fun shit. But don't touch me. Don't touch me or I'll smack people. I smack people all the time. They get drunk and they want to grab a hold of me and I have to fight them off. But
that's a good advertisement.
Yeah.
Come out and get assaulted by a wrestler.
Open come fight Hack. Yeah.
Well, I know he's a competitor, but Tommy Henry never sold as many T-shirts as when he made a shirt that said "Tommy sucks." You know, if you say, man, take the slaps and sell a T-shirt that says "Slap me, bitch." You know.
Oh man, they got these T-shirts with my face on them saying "Hack's a bitch," and I don't know who printed them, but whoever printed them is making a fucking fortune. Because every time I go out, there's people wearing it. I'm like, I need to find the guy with those shirts. I think I know who it is.
You got to stop that guy.
Yeah.
And you know what's even worse is he sells them out of the back seat of or the trunk of a car that looks just like your car. It sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy's totally
that motherfucker.
So Amber, you've been with us almost every minute of shooting WJHC.
Ooh.
How funny! Oh, it's Tracy.
Look who's here.
How fun! What's your favorite so far? Like just one quick thing that just killed you. Because I've got every time we film, like the next person kills it.
Oh,
who do you think's the MVP so far? And you can't say Vinny.
I would say I'd have to say Tracy's character is phenomenal, knocking it out of the park.
There was times behind the camera interactions with Tracy and then Travis. We're in the same room where I was literally behind the camera just going.
Yes, same. Tracy is so on point with her character that it was so believable through the camera. It was really hard to keep a straight face. It was phenomenal.
Well, Tracy has joined us. We'd like to say hi. Say hi, Tracy.
Hello. I don't know if the mic is working.
No, it's
not.
Working.
It's terrible.
It's not.
Everything you're saying is backwards.
Now, Tracy, I want to put you over because you thought there's, and I had to explain this to you, is there's a difference between remembering your lines and being a good actor.
Yeah.
You kill it, and then you get done going, oh, I forgot this line. I said this one wrong. I was like, no, you're such a good actor. Don't worry about the lines.
I don't really know what I'm doing. Crap, what the hell happened?
Well, we don't either. So welcome to the club. But like the script for the hike was basically say something to this effect. that was the script.
And I want to point out that the three ladies on the bottom for this movie have been phenomenal. And I want to thank all three of you that you guys have helped in so many ways. Like the first, with me and Luke doing Wrestling with Ghosts and a bunch of the other stuff we've done and a lot of the other TV shows, it's just been me and him and a couple people help here and there. And the first movie, The Hike, was a lot of me and a lot of Luke and some other people. But, man, I got to tell you.
Some other people, like what? Travis and Candy don't exist anymore?
They're not here.
They're not here.
What
I was wondering where they were.
Yeah, it's like
there's been people help. I mean, anybody who like grabbed a camera, and like hiked during that last movie shoot. Somebody's microphone is going kind of weird, so check that out.
A little crunchy. Well, if you ever watch like after WandaVision and after Winter Soldier went off the air, they had a 1 hour like making of those series, and the whole thing, it's 2 hours of people going, oh, working with Anthony Mackie was such a wonder. And because they know they're going to hear that shit. Well, Travis and Candy ain't going to hear this shit. They sucked. I'm kidding. They didn't suck. That's right.
They're probably listening.
No, Candy actually stole The Hike, man. She was the hero of that movie. But Travis did something at the last shoot with Vinny that it was unplanned. It was kind of in the script, but the way it just making Vinny walk out a door. I think that's what I laughed the hardest at so far in this was just the way Travis and Vinny interacted while Vinny's trying to walk past him out a door was so fucking stupid and funny that I mean it's just like that's one of those scenes because I'm a big when I write stuff and when I conceptualize stuff I really think of scenes that are going to stick with you. Like I think a lot of people said from The Hike that what really grossed them out in that movie was me and Scott and Travis eating meat. Just us eating meat on camera was gross to them. And that's something though they could, 10 years from now they'll never remember what movie it was, but the point that was the guys eating that meat. And we probably all got sick from it. It was gross and it was ribeye, but it was still it'd been in a Tupperware bowl for about 6 hours. Before we ate it.
Well, what's bizarre is Travis was trying to go vegan right when we were shooting that, and then he was about to throw up every time he was eating that stuff. Hack, I don't know what's going on with your mic, but it's acting funky.
Oh, is it mine?
Yeah, it's kind of crunching there. That's why I keep muting you.
Oh,
are you whacking off?
Are your cats?
Are you?
That's why it's dark in there.
Right.
Well, it's hot in here, so normally I don't wear anything from the waist down, just the shirt.
Woo!
So I can't fix anything.
Don't let us stop you.
Almost all our Hacks Horror Show, every episode you're watching, it's just the leather jacket and the T-shirt, and maybe some house slippers. Just think
now,
that's how I shoot a lot of my stuff. To be honest.
That's how you edit it. You edit it nothing but a robe, nothing underneath. We're doing it now, aren't you? Yep.
Right here to here. That's all I need.
Yep. I'm ready for Zoom. That's all.
Now,
business Zoom.
Now, this movie, WJHC AM, that you're going to see the trailer for here in a little bit, features all 5 of these people naked at some point. I'm just trying to sell the movie.
I was actually having to think back, and I'm like...
We set up cameras in the bathroom when y'all were changing.
Oh God!
I mean, that's the only thing I could think of.
Like Chuck Berry type stuff.
Yeah, we Chuck Berried it. There's gonna be one of Amber dropping a deuce. That's a good scene. She's
really got into
the winner.
it.
That's going to get the nomination.
It was very believable.
Yeah,
it was good acting there.
What I love filming, we filmed at undisclosed radio station in La Follette, Tennessee, is it seems like every time we got there, the docent of the place took a poop before we got there, and in the room next door to where we were filming, right the next door possible from where we're filming the entire thing.
Yes.
So that was always fun. I love the guy though. We're not gonna say his name or the radio station.
The window was propped open with like a thing of toilet.
No, Vinny did that because Vinny's a very gracious pooper. When Vinny poops, he likes to air it. No,
I didn't do that. I wouldn't touch that window in there. You kidding me? I'd boil my hands.
Super.
he's like, you know,
gracious.
I have no idea what that means.
He does courtesy flushes. He never uses more than 3 plies at a time, or 3 squares at a time to save the environment. Yeah, no, it saves the environment. He's good on the environment. Now, Hack, on the other hand, he just wraps his whole hand up like a Q-tip and just.
Yeah, man, I'm a busy man. Got to drop and go, man. I don't want to worry about that shit.
Every podcast I'm on, it always turns to poop somehow. Like
well,
literally the word poop.
It's all
talk about it.
I had to go pick up my daughter today from school. She messaged me about noon. She goes, "Dad, I got to poo," and I was like, "Well, then go." She's like, "I'm not going in school," and I understood. So I go to school. I walk in. There's 4 ladies sitting in the front office, and I was like, "I need to pick up Jenny Walker because she's got a little bit of an intestinal emergency, and she's not going to do it at school." And they all went, "Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Let's call her." Like they all understood too. I was like, my school where I went, if you sneezed, if you farted in the bathroom, it was like a auditorium effect. It would just travel down halls. I couldn't imagine pooping at school, dude.
Luke, for the first time in our podcast history, we have 3 girls on the podcast. You have talked about shit for 15 minutes. What is the matter with you?
I ain't talked about your mom once.
No, I didn't say the C word. I said the S word. But yeah, you got any more poop stories?
No, but I will say 2 of the 3 ladies underneath have come and seen me at work.
Yeah.
I would guess the one not in Boston.
Yeah, not the one.
Yeah. Pretty good guess.
Just saying.
Word.
I braved the elements to come see him at work. It was raining.
A little rainy.
It was.
We had a good time. Everybody had a good time. I got to meet Tracy's mom. Sweet lady.
She's watching. Hi, Mom.
Oh, hi. I didn't know she was watching. So, hey, look. Hey, Tracy's mom. I was putting you over, and I didn't even know you were watching. You're a fantastic woman.
How are your poops, ma'am?
I was about to say, but we've been talking about poop, so.
Are you regular? You can text in the little computer box.
Activia.
Amy Lee Curtis is into that stuff there.
Did anybody ever get the snake that we let go that in WJHC or in the radio station? Or did Pat tell anybody that there's still a snake floating around?
Did it happen in real life?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gone. We don't know where it
We
went.
lost it.
Do you think that was necessary information?
I mean, nah.
I mean, did anybody call animal control?
I don't want to get myself.
Pulling lines.
We're just kidding. There was no snake. I don't deal with snakes.
Well, like, cause in the hike, we actually we're stranded out there. Remember, without a car, and we had no service, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, Spearfinger really is here." So when you say stuff like, "Oh, the snake got lost," I'm like, "Oh, this is going to happen on every film."
Yeah, well, yeah, you never know. We haven't had any ghost jive happen yet. Did you have? Didn't you say?
Yeah, we did.
Didn't you say
yeah,
something
we did.
happened? Yeah.
Yeah, when we were at the radio station where a gentleman has died in the past, and I heard somebody walking down the stairs, and then I didn't hear a door open or shut, and I looked down the stairs, and there was the door was locked. So there was like somebody walked down the stairs, but there was nobody there.
And
Where
I saw
are there
an orb following Luke that same night on the monitor?
Oh, that's right. I remember that.
I can barely hear him.
What?
Luke, didn't you say that somebody pulled your hair?
Yeah, I did have my hair get pulled, but that also could have been. I always look for explanations. That could have been like headphones or something. I don't know.
Yeah, what was the deal with the orb following Luke? I remember you saying that.
It was really weird. So like the lights were out, and I was watching the monitor. While we were in between filming a scene, I was behind the camera that night, and Luke had walked out, and it was completely dark, and you could just see like this little white glow, like floating across
That's my halo, baby, because I'm sent straight from heaven. Yeah.
Wasn't that after he did that monologue about God or whatever?
Yeah.
I did a monologue about God.
That was I about lost it during that.
Read the script.
I read the script.
Director.
I'm reading the damn script.
I could tell. I could tell.
I think it's funnier. My character is high, so it's funnier for me just to kind of try to remember what the script is.
Well, that's all well and good, but you know, when you're the director of the movie, that's when that stinks. You're like, what's happening tonight?
That's what you had me for.
Well, yeah, and we got Amber and Tracy both reading the script, and you wrote it. So what do I need to know it for? Hack didn't read the script.
No,
Hack was there. Hack was there for 20 seconds.
But I read the entire thing. I haven't read the for the WJHC AM. I read the entire thing for that. I haven't printed it out for Vinny.
You're the director of the next movie. That's you just won.
I wrote the next movie. I know what the words are.
Yeah, we all know the next movie's lines by now.
It's silent. It's all farts and poop. It's a movie about a dude pooping in the woods.
It was so easy for me to format though. Like you handed it to me and I'm like, here you go. It's fixed. No. Distribute.
Did he send you one already?
I did a year ago.
Oh. Yeah, the basic script. I've added a bunch more cool stuff.
I'm sure.
Then.
For Camp Smokey, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
It was a while back. It was probably just like the baseline.
Yeah, it was like November. November, December.
Yeah.
Neato. Hey. Well, let's go over some stuff here then. Since we're all, what's cute is Amber today sent me a message and said, "What are the talking points of the podcast?" And I'm like, "We're actually going to have we're going to have an itinerary."
Yes. Next up in the bottom half of the hour, we're going to be talking about Israel and Palestine.
So, for those who don't know, we're in the process of making 6 horror comedy movies, and we've completed one called The Hike, which should be on Amazon Prime within the next couple of weeks. And it's gotten a lot of accolades.
Accolades? Is that a battery?
It could be. It could be a battery full of poop. It's gotten a lot of praise and stuff from film festivals, and it's pretty good. But it's based on the legend of Spearfinger. And that's a Native American gimmick out there in Cherokee. And this movie we're making is based on my personal history at a Southern Gospel radio station. If Y2K and the return of Christ happened at the same night, and all hell breaks loose, so that should be an interesting one. And then
I feel we have a much better Jesus than Christianity. I think our Jesus is way cooler than like what they've made Jesus. Like if you go to church and that Jesus they talk about, he ain't as cool as our Jesus.
Was our Jesus not the same as the Jesus that's in the church?
I mean, I think he's a little more hip. I think he's got better hair.
I read our Jesus totally different.
He's got better hair.
I grew up on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just Southern Gospel.
Oh, that's true. Well, that's also my take of what Jesus would probably sound like if he was talking to me. So, so the next movie is Camp Smokey, and that's going to be pretty much it's going to be a lot of Luke in that one. Do you want to wet the whistle of what that's about for all the people that are going to watch this later?
It's hard to. It's basically it's a chubby giant kid. And he's going to be played by my son because he's a chubby giant kid.
If he gets the part.
Yeah, if he gets the part, he's got to audition. That is at a camp when a slaughter happens, you know, a bunch of murders happen, and the world is taken over by demons. And then it jumps 30 years into the future, and this 13-year-old kid is now a grown man, me, living and surviving out in the woods. And the demons decide because the demons are trying to mock everyday life of humans, and they decide to reopen the camp, and he has got to reclaim his territory. But there's amazing twists and turns, and some going to be probably our best kill scenes to date. You know, this one's going to be a straight horror. There's not going to be, you know, the comedy there's not going to be any forced comedy, any jokes, any things like that. There might be a couple things that are amusing, but it's going to be mostly a straight up horror movie.
Awesome.
Yeah. And it's going to be an hour and a half of me. There's 6 other parts that are in it for about 2 minutes each.
In the beginning, we still haven't decided, but the beginning may have a bunch of people in it. But
I think the beginning is going to have a bunch of people.
Yeah, but for the most of it, it's going to be like one of those what do they call them? A one-man play almost.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that.
With my best friend, a teddy bear.
I don't give away the gimmick now.
Well, dude, the first thing that's going to happen in the movie is to introduce the teddy bear.
That's sweet. What's the name of it? Give us a little insight.
Yeah, the teddy bear. I'm actually using. What's weird is I have my childhood teddy bear, who's obviously named Ted because I was a kid.
Lame.
But I found
so original.
About when I was
so
about
funky.
When I was about 10, I was at a flea market and I found a brand new version of that bear. So I have a 10-year age gap between the bears. But then when I moved here, I was at a garage sale and I found another brand new version of the bear. So I've actually got 3 versions of the same bear with a decade difference in between. So that's going to work out pretty well for the aesthetic of the movie.
You could kind of do a Goldilocks kind of deal with that.
Oh yeah, I can climb down the hair.
Right.
No, that was Rapunzel.
That's exactly right. All right, we've got
this is not a Disney film, y'all.
All right, let's go through. So we've been filming WJHC, the radio movie. Hack, what's been your favorite part of filming so far?
The favorite part of filming all that was just hanging out and seeing everybody do their thing. I know my least favorite part was Danimal with that.
Oh no! Ooh, no! Oh,
and yeah, he's what a tripper, man. I just couldn't take the smell, and then looking at his fucking face, holding that thing in there, man. I about puked. We was talking about Demi. Demi's facial expressions in that one small part just had me, and there's a few parts where I had to just turn around and look away because I couldn't stop laughing.
yeah.
I got to tell you, the thing about everybody, there's 60-something parts in this movie. It's unbelievable. And there's nobody playing 2 parts like we did in the last movie. But everybody has killed it.
No. Michael Stanley's playing 2 parts.
Well, yeah, but you can't. Shh, don't tell me. But that everybody's killed. I've done the worst so far, which is unfortunate because I'm in it all the time. But I'm being helped by a million people. But yeah, there's a scene in the movie where there's an exaggerated tongue that comes out of Danny Whitmer's mouth. What happened and where I got that tongue and what happened that day with that tongue should scare most people who are afraid of disease or botulism or anything that can happen to your body while you're digesting something. And Danimal was a hero. And so we got this scabies-ridden tarp from Demi's basement. And we told you, and the tongue from a Mexican butcher shop that was not properly kept all day in the summer sun. And we dipped it in your fake blood. And that man put that
off the tarp after
I dropped it. I dropped it by accident. And he put it in his mouth. And we had to do like
3.
4 takes of him going, "Ooh." Yes.
That
And Hack,
Wow.
Hack is a guy that hangs off skyscrapers and replaces windows. He's not man enough to take the botulism mouth.
it would have been okay, but you pulled it out of the bag and you're like, it's kind of gross, and you drop it. And I'm looking at it on the floor. You're looking at it on the floor. Danny's looking at it on the floor. And he's just like, it's fine. And I was like, no.
And this is why Danimal's weird. Is I said, I've got a spare just in case this happened. He said, it's all right.
Yeah.
Just pop it right in.
One. He's like, no.
And he wanted to take it home and cook it.
The blood fell onto the tarp too. And it just kind of dropped it in there and was like, this is fine. And I was like, it's not okay with me. I'm
You've got to
ruin the scene. I'm about to puke in the floor.
All right, Kirby, what's been your favorite scene so far?
I haven't seen any of it.
Well, what's your favorite memory of what being there?
Of being there?
Yeah. And I don't mean the Peter Sellers movie.
Do what? What was the question?
I said I don't mean the Peter Sellers movie. Anyway, it's a little inside. Shelley Winter or Shirley MacLaine.
I mean, I was only there for really I wanted to be there longer than my part, but work came up and I ended up having to leave a lot faster. But I wasn't expecting the getting in each other's face and the bumping Bibles part. I think that part's what got me most of all. I wasn't expecting it.
You mean the referee and your opponent that night?
Yes.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting any of that to happen. Obviously, I couldn't do the tongue twister. I felt like you did that on purpose, knowing I can't say S's and T's with my lisp. I was like, you did that on purpose.
It's part of the fun.
But I wasn't expecting all the improv, and so I think that was. I mean, it was definitely my favorite part. Was just like the bumping part. Is like, I don't know why I like this, but whatever. Because it was, I've never improv so much in my life.
Hey, welcome to Big and Funky.
Hey.
What's your favorite part, or what's the most fun you've had, Amber?
Well, I can say the most memorable thing was taking someone home at 3:30 in the morning and driving for 5 hours.
Oh my God, that's so.
Hold on. I got a special guest star, the star of the next movie. Peek in there, Mikey.
Hey, Mikey.
Hey guys. How you guys doing?
Oh, there you are.
Hey,
Mikey.
Hi, Jenny. You look pretty today.
Yep, just relaxing here.
That's the star of Camp Smokey, Mikey Walker.
Hey, you can tell he's getting cut to something, and something's happening there.
He's hiding in his room, lifting weights, and
there you go, playing basketball all day,
playing basketball every day.
Yeah. So Amber had to take me home because I lost my keys. And that sucked because that was about an hour. Oh, that was terrible.
I felt like a long night.
It wasn't you that was terrible. But one of the things I love more than anything is when I'm driving is stopping and getting sodas and snacks. And even that couldn't save how shitty that trip was because we had to go from La Follette to Pigeon Forge, back to La Follette, back to Pigeon Forge, and then she had to go home.
Wow.
Yeah, so I don't know.
I don't know that I've talked more in like 4 hours than that night. I told him my whole life story, frontwards and backwards, and he doesn't remember any of it.
I don't remember any of it, so you can tell me again sometime.
The next time.
Tracy, you've been through there for almost the whole thing. What was your just most memorable moment so far?
Hadouken.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
that is the ringtone of my phone. If you call my phone, all you hear is Hadouken.
Was that in the script? I kept trying to figure out what is he doing? Because I've read that thing a million times.
Yep, it's a part of Street Fighter. It's a video game. It's a fireball. Yeah. So, and that was he's actually a magician comedian, Danny Whitston, and he plays in Knoxville. So we're gonna go out and see him one night. But he's been in a movie or two before that. And one of the craziest things is Corky, who was the girl that did the scenes with the towel, the lady. She's been in like Groundhog Day and Hogan's Knows Best. She's been in a lot of movies, so it was kind of neat to have her on board. Kind of slow rolling her. But what she really does in movies is she like is an animal wrangler. Like she was in charge of the groundhog in Groundhog Day. So
That's cool.
Yeah, pretty neat having her around.
She was pretty silly. I liked her a lot.
She was a nut. Her and her friend, the guy Mike, they were nutty.
They were having a lot of fun.
Yeah,
they were pretty silly.
Well,
was it the other magician guy? Is that who we're talking about?
No. Oh, you mean the magician that was the David Copperfield assistant or whatever? The older
wasn't
guy?
that the one that she was friends with or something?
Yeah. He was a nutty guy.
That was I think that if we're talking about the same guy, he was the one that was standing behind the dude that was squaring off with Kirby.
Yeah, Boston.
And he was like his hype man, and that was so hard to keep a straight face because his facial expressions behind were just like they were rock and roll, man. I was all in on that. There's some things that's I think they're background stuff that nobody else saw but the camera, and me looking through it, that is just like, oh, that's solid gold.
Amber had me rolling the whole time. I couldn't stop looking at her. Like, I think this film, what I love most about it is, like, besides Vinny, like, I guess 99% is all character actors. We're all like just Vinny, you're the only lead guy. The rest of us are literally just character actors.
Yeah,
we're all Betty Whites,
Yeah, it's crazy.
Standing behind the camera, I think the person, the second lead for this movie is Tracy.
It is.
Yeah,
it is, and that's. I hate that Candy's not a part of this, and I wish she could be, but and I miss her being around because she's really smart about a lot of things. But Tracy has just knocked a home run. I mean, nobody knows this person I base this character on besides me out of anybody involved, and Tracy is nailing it. So I don't know if Candy could have done as good job of being such a just a cold
Karen.
Because Candy's kind of warm and
is. She's so sweet. Inviting. She's inviting.
And Tracy's such an asshole.
Well, even if you're in a good conversation with Tracy, everything's kind of matter of fact. Like, this is the list of things that I want to say.
Except for the pig in the lava. That was an interesting.
That was a fucking weird story. Yes, I don't know what happened there. Was that before or after dinner? I don't know. That was. I think you were hungry.
That was on our way to Cleveland.
Yeah. And what was the deal getting back from Sheena's? Oh, and Sheena did a great job. This was Sheena's first role, and she was nervous as hell. She messaged me about 100 times, and Sheena is better known as Roxy, the wrestler. And she messaged me 5,000 times about how nervous she was, but she did better than I did that day. And she looked like $1 million on camera. So,
well, the fun thing I had with filming Sheena was that was the first time we actually, in all of our filming, that we actually just were in a house. I could set the lighting up. I could set the sound up. What was weird is we filmed all the scenes in her bed with her pro wrestler, big muscle bound boyfriend. I'm like, hey, buddy, why don't you come on in here and watch this? Because I don't want you to think there's some weird shit going on in this room.
There is some weird shit going on, though. The whole thing is weird.
That was so weird. I walk in, there's 3 people with lights and the diffuser and all the freaking, and I'm like, this is a porno. This is a porno. I'm wearing this guy's pants. I'm wearing his shorts, and I'm laying in bed with his girl here. That was weird. That was a weird. I didn't think about that.
And I've been around him before, but never really had much of a conversation with him. So I didn't know what kind of guy he is. But we had another scene where she walks past, and I was like, "Should I film waist down or waist up?" And he goes, "Dude, if you don't film her butt and legs, there's something wrong with you." I was like, "Okay, rock and roll. This guy, this guy's got it, man."
Well, the one thing my character has in this movie is he has an affinity for women with really round, nice butts. So, because my ex-girlfriend in the first scene has apparently got a legendary rear end too. and Kirby probably has a little something for you there. I don't know. He didn't. That's not in the script, but your butt looked great in that outfit.
Yeah.
Great. That's what I was going for.
And on the bathroom cam.
Right. That will,
I guess we'll see.
we're releasing the ladies of Big and Funky bathroom cams on the DVD extras.
Hey, don't blame us. It was Hack's idea. He installed the cameras. I think it was weird how you got the one inside the toilet. That was weird.
That took some time, man. That took some time, but I can't reveal all my secrets.
I call it the
slam cam.
I'm glad you're on the team.
Thank you. I'm happy to be a part of the team.
Yeah, what's weird is the people here. I'm probably
was the toilet cam is what got me on the team.
Of the 6 people here, I am probably the least the least involved. These are major behind the scenes. Like Hack's come up with a lot of the horror stuff and a lot of the props and effects, and the 3 along the bottom have got so much to do with the business end. And me, I'm just like, hey man, let's turn the camera on and look over here, man. Yeah.
Hey, you brought something up about shooting at Sheena's, and for both movies so far, that has been the best place by far. And this movie has been very difficult to shoot, even though we had offices and stuff. It's just been very tight, and nothing's really conducive to the shot that you want. Everything is on my bad side. I definitely have a good side and a bad side. Everything is on my damn bad side. It's irritating the hell out of me. I'm going to have to, like, on the stuff in the fight scenes, I'm going to be fighting like this probably so you can see my good side. But,
well, the good thing,
baby, don't worry about it. My makeup made you look good.
Well, I hope so.
The good thing about one of the final 3 movies is going to be a movie called Webb Creek, and that has got a lot of different indoor scenes where we can get the lighting right and everything. But that's going to be probably $100,000 movie. That's not going to be, not going to be a $10,000 movie.
That's probably going to be our last movie, because if just so it's got to build up to where we get the trust, and because that one's going to have some investors.
Well, if the 45,000 people that illegally downloaded our movie would have waited until it came on Amazon Prime, they'd have paid for it.
Yeah, it would have been nice. Assholes.
A year ago, saying we were getting put on Amazon Prime wouldn't have been that big of a deal, but they changed their. Now it's like getting on Amazon Prime is about as hard as getting on HBO Max. I mean, it's
getting close, and that's what this is all about. I mean, we're trying to make these first 3 movies fast, so we have a foundation of the house, and then I think Luke and I and everybody else here will talk about what the 4th movie will be, but we're going to have to start getting a little bit better budget and actual people to be sound engineers and grips and stuff like that, and real lighting people. But that's down the road a smidge. We'll worry about what happens and see what we can do as far as monetizing these first 3 movies.
Hey, you could grip my sound engineer. Know what I'm saying? Hey, ho.
Actually, I don't. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Sounds interesting.
I think what's irritating me the most about this piracy is that all we have probably 50,000 plus free views of Vinny and me. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What do you mean?
All free.
Oh yeah.
With no shirts on.
Oh yes. Yeah.
These for free apparently.
Yes, and mine too. Yes, and Candy's bra strap and her bra tag.
Oh no, not the bra strap.
Heck, you put out a premiere of the hike that we weren't able to attend because me and Vinny were in Chicago. How did that go?
Oh man, that went great. Like we had the movie theater and had the hearse outside, a 12-foot skeleton. Everybody was partying in there because they were like, oh, you got free range to do whatever. I didn't mean they literally meant like, hey, go work the projector, handle all these drunk people you got in the movie theater, just do whatever the hell you want to. But I played a music video, a couple short things, and everybody's digging it, having fun. And then when they seen the hike, man, they just they went nuts for a lot of it. They love Billy, of course.
Right.
Being in it, they laugh so much. I'm laughing again. The scene with the Devil Worshippers is the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. Always, if you want to make me laugh, you bring that up, and I just die laughing.
Yeah, I think Herb Himes has earned himself the singer of Summoner Circle. I think he's earned himself like a permanent place in every movie we make, even if we're making $12 million or $120 million movies. Herb Hines is going to be in that movie somewhere.
Oh yeah, the Red Dick always cracks me up. But everybody, it was fun watching everybody laugh, and then all of a sudden get drawn in and get serious, and then was like really invested, and then like that laughter like would shake them up a little bit. But it was a whole lot of fun at the end of it. Every single person in that movie theater popped. I mean, they popped loud. They're cheering, clapping. They absolutely loved it.
That's awesome to hear. I appreciate you doing that.
Well, we watched it with a bunch of wrestlers in Chicago, and I've watched it for the first time in the altered states, as you would. And that movie is really good when you're stoned.
Oh yeah, and everybody was, man. Everybody was.
All right, we've got like 3 minutes left before the premiere of the teaser trailer, so we got to jump off. So let's go around and everybody say what you want to say, and then we'll sign off here right before 1,000
subscribers on YouTube. Finally, thank you everybody. If you're watching this and you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do. We're going to try to do this podcast every Wednesday night.
We're going to start. We're going to see if we can. Hack, what do you got to say about everything, bro?
I got to say, go watch The Hike. As soon as it comes out on Amazon Prime, don't pirate it. Don't steal it. Pay for it. Buy it. Support Big and Funky Productions, Slash and Chill Productions, Hack's Horror Show, and Total Psychopathic Wrestling, Big and Funky Productions, and all you guys. Thank you for letting me come part of this.
Amber, what do you got to say?
Just get out there and watch The Hike. You know, support all you can. Go to the GoFundMe account. Support monetarily.
Yes, thank you.
Every little bit helps. Every lot of it helps. And consensually smash this like and subscribe button so we can keep growing.
That's right. Kirby, what about you, baby?
You know I never know what to say. But yes, same thing about the GoFundMe. And everybody, please share. Please share it.
Yes. And Tracy.
Please.
Everything that they just said, and I'm just happy to be a part of it.
Yay.
And you're a key role. Thank you, all three of you down the bottom, and Tony on the other side. You guys are the best, and we couldn't have done this anywhere close to doing this. Well, you guys are way more important to this than I am at this point, so appreciate you guys.
You're very important too. So switch over. You go to the Big and Funky YouTube page, and the first video should be. It's also in the comments here, but the teaser trailer for the new movie, and it's just a teaser trailer. It's not the theatrical trailer. It's just something to sate that appetite, baby. Believe in the funk. Good night, everybody.
Peace out. I'm leaving.
Bye-bye.